Hi guys, my name is Bridget and today I'm going to be talking about all the books I'm going to be reading for the Booktube-A-Thon 2017. You know what the Booktube-A-Thon means? Me singing a lot more in my videos. I don't know why, but whenever the Booktube-A-Thon comes around, I feel the need to sing. So that's what you're in for. I'm going to be going through my TBR based on what I've picked out. The first reading challenge of the Booktube-A-Thon is to read a book with a person on the cover. I've chosen Ryan Higa's How to Write Good, Autocorrect Well, because I feel like it's probably going to be pretty short. There are some comics in it. It's just about 200 pages. So I think it would be a good thing to read because I think I could read it really quickly, and there is Ryan Higa on the cover, so there's a person on the cover. This book will also complete the challenge of read a book about someone who is different from you because he's a famous male YouTube star and I am a female small YouTube human because he's obviously not human. The next challenge is to read a hyped book. So I have chosen Eliza and Her Monsters by Princessa Zafia because I've heard a lot about this book on BookTube recently and it really made me want to pick it up. And it does look long, but it has like pictures and stuff of her comic in it, and I feel like since it's a contemporary, it would go by really quickly, so I feel like it would be a quick read and I feel like I'm gonna really enjoy it, so I'm gonna pick this one up. The next challenge is to read a book in one day, and for that I have chosen Life is Like a Musical, How to Live, Love, and Lead Like a Star by Tim Federle, and I'm really excited about this. It's less than 150 pages, so I think I could really read this in one day, and I've also decided to be using this for the challenge of read a book outside because I hate reading outside. I burn really easily, if you can't tell by like my face, so I don't like going outside. I also don't really like reading outside, but I do want to complete the challenge, so I'm going to choose this one. Hopefully read it in one sitting really quickly outside in that day. So since I only have 3 books so far on my TBR and there's only one challenge left, and that is read a book that you bought because of the cover. So these are options for what I'm going to be reading because I want to try and finish the goal of reading 7 books, which is the ultimate goal of Booktube-A-Thon, and so that's my goal. I want to complete that. So a lot of these books complete the challenge of reading a book that you got because of the cover, because a lot of these covers are beautiful. The first one is Daughter of the Burning City by Amanda Foody, and look at this cover. It's stunning. Look at it. So pretty. And I just really want to pick this up. I think it'll be good. It's been hyped a lot. It's 377 pages, which isn't that bad. Probably get through it fairly quickly. Yes, so that's one of the options. Another option is The Glass Bear by Lauren DiStefano. Because look at how pretty it is. Oh my god. And this one is just over 400 pages. So again, not too long. The longest one is going to be Eliza and Her Monsters. Another option is Words in Deep Blue by Kath Crowley because it's pretty. Look at all the books. I love books, as you all know, and books. Also, this is like the shortest book I have that I haven't read. It's 269 pages, so I should be able to read this really quick. Also, it's contemporary, which makes it like 1,000 times faster to read. This one is up there. I actually might start with this one because I'm really intrigued by the premise and everything, because it's about this girl who has a crush on this guy, but she moves and she left a note for him in his favorite book. She doesn't really know if he's found it. The next book on my TBR doesn't really match the requirement of it being a pretty cover, but it is. I'm excited to read it. I think I had this on my TBR last year, and that is The Astonishing X-Men by Joss Whedon and John Cassaday. It's like a whole bind up of a bunch of them, and it's a comic, so it should be pretty fast. I've heard this is really good. I've heard this is like the best one, so I've started with this one. So those are some of the books I'm planning on reading. I also have a bunch of audiobooks because I'm going to be driving one of the days, so I figured I should have some audiobooks in stock so I can pick those up and I can be reading while I'm driving, so I'm being productive. And I try to pick ones that I own, some options. I'm just gonna read them off because they're just like on my phone. So the first one is The Dream Thieves by Maggie Stiefvater. I started reading that before. I never finished it, so it's still on my TBR list. So I have that one from Overdrive. I also have The Young Elites by Marie Lu, which I am so excited to read because it sounds really good and I've heard good things about it, so I'm excited. There's also the one, which I'm pretty sure is really short, by Kira Cass. It's the 3rd book in this selection series, and my friend wanted me to finish it, so maybe I'll read that. I also got The Perks of Being a Wallflower because I know that book's really short. And everyone says it's a classic and everything, and everyone seems to really like it, so I thought about maybe reading that one. I'll read you some of the ones that are on my holds list that I'm sort of close to getting, because I might get them by next week for Booktube-A-Thon. I'm number 1 on one copy of Vanishing Girls by Lauren Oliver. I have a copy of that book on my bookshelf, so I really want to read that one, so that's an option. Three Dark Crowns by Kendra Blake. I'm number 1 on one copy of that, so I might get that one in time, and that is right behind me. I've heard really good things about that, so I really want to read it. I might get to read Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth, because I'm number 1 on 2 copies, so I have double the chance of someone sending it back or their time being up. So those are some of the ones that I'm close to getting that I think I might get for next week that I would like to read. I don't know which audiobook I'm going to choose yet. I have to sort of mull over it. If you have one that you're like, yes, read it, that I just named, tell me. Other than that, those are all the books I plan on reading for the Booktube-A-Thon. These are all the ones I have physically right here with me right now. It's a pretty big stack. I'm being pretty ambitious, but I have most of the week except for one day where I can spend the whole time reading, and that day, as I said, I would use the audiobook. So if you want to keep up with what I'm reading for the Booktube-A-Thon, I'm going to be posting daily updates with my video challenge, so definitely go check them out. I won't post one on the first day because it's going to be all in one video, so on day 2 I will post the update, all my updates from day 1, and so on like that. So these are the books I'm planning on reading during the Booktube-A-Thon. Wish me luck. I wish all of you luck. Let me know what you're reading during the Booktube-A-Thon down in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be up very soon. So I'll see you guys then. Okay, bye!